Professor Jon Stremlau is an international relations expert joining us on to speak to us about the very same issue. Prof, good afternoon to you. First and foremost, what do you make of this issue?
Well, I tend to think that South Africa is ahead of the curve, and I recall Trevor Noah's comment that Zuma and Trump were brothers of another mother, and this free range of Zuma's in India and in Morocco is reprehensible, and I hope that the Parliament does decide that Ronald Lamola is right and that they will rein him in.
Would it be fair, though, Prof, to describe his behavior as being rogue? Because we are told that one of the loopholes around this particular issue is the fact that the rules have been open-ended. In essence, they did not have to detail the trip in terms of who they're going to see and interact with and for what particular reason, and therefore it could have been in that spirit.
Well, the details of this are unknown to me, and you were right that the vagueness of the orders may argue for a tightening of the rules, but the ambassador Shukla in India is an experienced diplomat. And she was with Zuma, and I don't know the details of what Zuma alerted the department to, but they are struggling with tightening up the rules, and that is of interest to the United States because the free-ranging Donald Trump has got to be reined in, and this is going to cause enormous embarrassment to America for Donald Trump's erratic behavior. But that's another issue that is why I think that South Africa is setting a course for others to watch very closely.
Yeah. Can a South African diplomat, though, Prof, upon hearing that a former president is in a country that they are in, representing the interests of South Africa as diplomats, ignore a former president being in that country, particularly if, I'm assuming, they make a call to say, we are around?
Yes, no, the communications between DIRCO and the ambassador and Zuma's party seems to have been opened, but there was not the discipline that is required under these circumstances. And similarly, in his trip to Morocco, he was at cross purposes with South African policy. And so even if it was not intended, it certainly looked like the middle finger was being raised to South African DIRCO and the subsequent regime that is in power now.
Do you believe that DIRCO is justified in introducing these protocols, or could they be seen as limiting the freedoms of former heads of state?
Well, that's the dilemma. I mean, you want to limit the behavior of statesmen, but this has not been a problem. And Trevor Noah warned Americans that Zuma and Trump were brothers of another mother, but Trump is all off the reservation constantly. And, you know, I watched the Obama opening of the center that he had, and Trump was nowhere to be seen. He wasn't invited, but W. Bush was invited. And certainly Obama and Bush have differences, but they hang together. They're statesmen, and that's fair enough. And that's why I think that Zuma is a particular outlier, and his misbehavior is going to be watched by other countries, because there is always a danger that a democracy will vote into office Donald Trump.
How do other democracies manage the international engagements of former presidents or prime ministers? Perhaps some of the democracies that we can, you know, take a leaf out of.
Well, I'm promoting South Africa as a lead country in these matters, but the statesmen normally cooperate and communicate with each other. And I mean, I worked for Jimmy Carter in the Carter Center, and normally he would always check in with the State Department before he traveled abroad, and just alert them and then what he was doing and what he was up to. But I don't think we can count on Zuma doing that for DIRCO, and we cannot certainly comment on confidence in Donald Trump communicating with the State Department. He's really an outlier, and that's a difference that, with all due respect to Trevor Noah saying brothers of another mother, the Zuma and Trump is different in that respect, because Zuma did apparently check in with the Department of DIRCO before he went to India, and whether he did it with the case of Morocco, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's leave it at that, Prof. Thank you so much. As always, we really appreciate your time. Professor Jon Stremlau, International Relations Expert.